5 good minutes in the clubhouse.
And we welcome Norwood pressure forward, formerly Sir Smother from the 2022. Sam Morris, welcome aboard, mate. A great weekend for the legs and a fantastic night last night.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So obviously we've still got a lot of work to do, but yeah, it's an exciting time for the club at the moment.
A little bit different feel than 2022, where we had the euphoria of the prelim final, where the message maker amongst a lot of us was still going pretty strong around midnight on prelim final night. This is the more calculated build-up, little bit of a slow start against Centrals, but then from really 15 or so minutes in the second quarter, we had the game on our terms, and we were. I felt it was a really workmanlike performance, very good defensively on the weekend, where Centrals had as many inside 50s. I think, to their credit, that they played you did call it, you did nominate that everyone would start ringing back. That's Jackson Callow ringing back, where we were trying to organise someone, you see, mate. So I'll just let that go through to message bank. Where got it back on our terms, and really in reasonable control of the game, and our defence was fantastic on the weekend. But Donnelly did a great job on Grace. Lord did handled Dudley, and we were just very good defensively, I thought, all over the ground.
Yeah, definitely. I think all year it's been a common theme. The back six, when we win, they've shut down their opponents. And Tommy Donnelly this year, obviously he's getting the recognition being in the team of the year, but the amount of work that bloke puts in during the week, and I mean, it shows on game day. He absolutely kills his opponents every week, and he's definitely one of our most important players. Even though he might not get the touches and the stats and stuff like that, but he plays such a crucial role for us.
Oh, he's had a very consistent year. He'll finish pretty high in the BNF. I think he's a distinct chance. Obviously, the money's well and truly on Harry, but I think he's a big chance for the next spot there. He's had a very, very consistent year.
Yeah, absolutely. He's very highly rated inside the four walls of the footy club. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's a smoky up there. So
now, obviously, Central's knocking over Sturt the week before. You guys had to be on your game pretty early there. That was something that Twig talked about pre-game?
Yeah, definitely. We did touch on it a bit. I think the thing with our team this year is we're not scared of anyone. So whether that was Sturt or Centrals on the weekend, it didn't really matter to us. But obviously, they came off a good win, and they had a bit of confidence coming from that, and they're a very good contest team. So I think we went into the game with that focus that they'll probably try and bring the heat around the footy, which they did in that first quarter. But I think credit to our mids, they really stood up. And, when you got Bill, Mitch O'Neill and Lowy in there bringing the ball out of the midfield, it's very hard to stop. So, and obviously having Boydie tapping it down helps. But, yeah, I think, after quarter time, we pretty much were able to rein them in and sort of play it on our own terms.
I think Centrals, to their credit, they played Harry a bit differently this time, because Harry had absolutely obliterated Centrals both games, especially the game at Norwood, where he probably should have got all 6 McGarry medal votes for that game. So they set up, and they actually won the clearances. So I think really full credit to Centrals. They did their homework, and it was just the overall, I thought we batted a bit deeper and were a bit more consistent.
Yeah, definitely. I think, again, the back six obviously were able to quell their attack very effectively when it was going inside our D50. And, I think touching on Boydie, I think teams are trying to figure out ways to stop him, because I know for the most part of this year he has been unstoppable. So they're trying to think of ways to do that. But, I think on the weekend it didn't really work again. So, but, yeah, no, good luck to him, I guess, trying to stop him. He's so fit and strong for a big man. So, he really does it all.
And what a great night last night for the Norwood Football Club, in terms of Boydie here and Rokes over in WA and the Sandover. The two Shepparton good mates saluted, and just a great result. And look, as an umpire, I will say it, Sam, there's games you walk off the ground, you have no freaking idea of best players in that way. But I think the umpires, to their credit, got it about right. Both players deserve to be in the 30 to 35, 40-point range. And so I'm glad that they polled as many votes as they did, and it was a great result. And, Snelling, came back from the AFL, and a lot of guys struggle when they came back, and he'd been pigeonholed, as you well know, as the forward, the forward pressure player there, which is a hard position to play. You're playing at the moment. It's not a rewarding spot in terms of huge number of touches, that side of things. Comes back, gets a chance to play on ball, and he's had a great year for Sturt as well.
Yeah, definitely. He's obviously a superstar in his own right, and I think they're both very deserving winners. And just, touching on Rokes as well, like, I'm so happy for him to finally get one. He's been pretty unlucky the last 2 years finishing runner-up, but he works so hard. Even like in this stage of his career, there's not many blokes working as hard as him. So get that recognition. I'm super proud of him, and there's not a more deserving winner than Rokes, I reckon.
And were you one of the boys managing to watch it last night together, the Sandover after Boydie had got up? So apparently the guys were watching it leaving, managed to get it online watching, and they were a pretty loud roar when Rokes saluted as well. So great, just a great result.
I think they had it on in the Uber on the way back from the Magarey. So it was sort of, the double high, obviously. Being very happy for Boydie, and then, being just as happy for Rokes as well.
So, obviously, thoughts turn to fortnight's time. What's the plan leading up this week? You guys all sitting together at the Adelaide Oval, or are you going to watch it on the big screen at Norwood? What's the sort of plan?
I don't think we really have too many plans, to be honest. We'll sort of just take it as it comes, but we've still got our reserves playing on Saturday, so we'll go and watch that, and then hopefully they can get the job done, and then we'll both be playing on the following Sunday.
Exactly.
So it's a very exciting time for the club, and obviously having the twos in makes it more competitive for the ones boys to try and play well each week, and it's just a great feeling around the club. We've put ourselves in a great position, so hopefully we can get the chocolates in the following Sunday.
Absolutely.
You might have to get the elbows out and run through and make sure you flatten a couple of guys at training next week, just to make sure to keep the spot, Sammy. That's the
that's it.
The famous Hawthorn story, where Sir came off and said, "I missed playing in the grand final by that much."
Yep.
Yes.
That would be probably.
So no, I admit I'll be. I'm working at Norwood on Saturday, the Amateur League games at Norwood, but I can assure you that I'll be following the reserves game pretty closely. It wasn't the easiest.
No doubt you will.
It wasn't the easiest watch on Saturday from the scoreboard. It was it wasn't a great game, was it?
No, it wasn't. They did get touched up a bit, but I've no doubt that they'll bounce back this week and get the job done.
Yes. No, so Sam, thank you for coming aboard for a few quick minutes. Great weekend. Build up the momentum now, and we look forward to Sunday week, mate.
Yeah, so do I. No, thanks very much, gentlemen.
No, thanks, Sam.
Thanks, mate, and once again, good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, mate.
See you later.
Liking this podcast? Please like, rate, and subscribe.